Good morning. Hey everybody. If we have not met in real life, my name is Alice Turner. I am a doula and a childbirth educator. And this is the big wheel of birth. And we spin it and we get a topic to talk about that has to do with childbirth. It's like a little mini nugget of childbirth education. So let's do it. Birth on TV. Birth on TV. So much to say on this topic. Birth is just like you see on TV and movies. It's exactly identical. Not. No, that is not true. It's almost completely opposite. What's funny is now, once I became a doula and a childbirth educator, I almost cannot handle watching birth on TV. I cannot handle watching birth in movies. It's like, why are they doing this? And then it kind of dawned on me that because I have attended like 300 births, so I've seen how birth goes, and it's not super dramatic most of the time. A lot of it is just have a contraction, have a rest, have a contraction, have a rest, over and over again until it's time to push. Sometimes there's some dramatic moments where decisions need to be made or something is worrisome and that, can lead to drama, like a TV drama. But when you watch normal birth from start to finish, it is a lot of just contraction after contraction, right? So a couple things they really get wrong on TV that makes me crazy. Number one is the water breaking. It almost never happens in a grocery store or just all of a sudden they're just, going about their day pregnant and then all of a sudden it's like, my water broke. No, that is not how birth on TV works. Which it's funny that I don't know if funny is the right word, but I've seen these pranks on the internet about how I pranked my boyfriend and my water broke, or how I pranked my husband and my water broke. And it's all based on like TV water breaking, because I have a video, which I will link right here, that talks about water breaking, and it just doesn't go like that most of the time. You will find one person that it went like that. That you're somewhere in public and it breaks in a gush. But usually it breaks as more of a trickle if you are walking around in public. It just doesn't happen like that. So water breaking is where they get things really wrong. That is a big no. It's not like that. It's really not like that. Maybe 1 in a million people it's like that, but no, it's most likely not like that for you. Number two, similarly as water breaking, is like how labor starts. They never show on TV where someone's kind of like, oh, I might be in labor. Is this a contraction or is this not a contraction? I'm kind of feeling something, but I kind of don't know what it is. That's how labor starts for most people, where there's this period of like, kind of think something's happening, but maybe it's not, but I think it might be. No, it always starts where it's just like, someone just like grabs their belly and like, ha ha ha, ah. Like it just comes on like a freight train or something. That is not it. No, it does not usually happen that way. Usually it's very gradual start where you will experience this early labor of kind of like organizing contractions. And I'll put the early labor link too, where things are kind of, starting up and you're sort of wondering if you're in labor and questioning it, and then it gets stronger. That's typical. But on TV, no, it's like a big like, I'm in labor. No. Again, too much high drama. I remember one time I was watching Grey's Anatomy. Used to be a fan until Meredith went into labor. For you Grey's Anatomy fans, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I know she had a C-section and I know it was dramatic and maybe she was at home and it was something crazy. And I just thought, this is spreading such scary fears about birth and just incorrect information. It makes me crazy. Okay, so there's number one is water breaking is usually wrong. Number two, the start of labor is wrong. And the third thing is they don't ever seem to show the pauses in labor, like the breaks between contractions. Because the way contractions work is there's a contraction and then there's a rest period. There's a contraction and then there's a rest period. I guess the rest period just is not super exciting to watch on TV or the movies. So it's almost like once labor starts, it's just one giant contraction over and over again. It just keeps contracting and no rest, and it's just like full on go. It's almost like they're showing transition, which we have a video for all of these have come up on the wheel. Transition is on a video, and contractions and timing contractions. I'll put all the links below. Yeah, it is so wrong. It is crazy. So if you are preparing for birth, please don't either stop watching birth on TV in the dramatized fashion and movies, or watch them with a real critical eye. Maybe even watch them thinking about, how can I see what's wrong with this and not how labor is not? Because let me tell you, I have, like I said, been around like 300 people giving birth, and it just doesn't go that way. It's a lot of contraction rest until it's time to push a baby out. So they get it wrong. You can go out in public and not worry about your water breaking all over Target when you're looking for something. That just isn't going to happen. And if that did happen to you, leave it in the comments and let me know. I'd love to hear about someone who had one of those dramatic TV moments, because really, it just doesn't happen that way for the vast majority of us. Now, I mentioned a lot of links and different videos because we have put together a ton of videos in this format, in the birth wheel format. To make it easier to find things and sort things, we put it into a free resource. It's an online course, but you can use it as a resource, kind of like a dictionary, an encyclopedia for birth. It's called Birth A to Z. The link is below. It is free, and it gives you an organized way to access all the previous video topics. And actually each video we have gone through and put the key points in it, and also done dad and partner tips, because I'm a big believer in preparing partners just as much as the birthing person, which we also have an online course for partners called Supporting Her. Again, links below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want notifications of the next Wheel of Birth upload. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Have a good one. Bye.